Howdy folks, got another kit for you today. This is a kit from Eduard. It's been around for a little while now. It's 1/48 scale, Lysander Mk.III. It's the ProfiPACK edition. Let's take a look what we get in the box. You get this side on the box, you get some of the markings you want to do. Kit number is 8290. Same again. Some more information. QR code, like as mentioned before, is to do with online instructions. You're greeted with your work manual, Eduard canopy masks, photo etch, a little bit of resin, clear glass, one bag of screws which has got everything in it, and your decals. We take a look at the worksheet manual. Here's the history of the Lysander. If you wish to read it, pause the video. First page, all your sprue map, everything you get in the kit. Mr. Hobby colours, they're the colours you require. If you don't use Mr. Hobby, you're going to have to mash them up. First step with the cockpit, work with the seat. A little bit of photo etch on the seat belts, photo etch around the radio equipment. That's fuel tank by the looks of things. Compass, not sure what that is. And then it goes onto your instrument panel, which has got photo etch, flight stick, structural parts, and another seat with photo etch seat belts. The pilot seat, the instrument panel going in. And then you've got sidewalls. The cockpit, it's like a cage to cockpit, some extra dials and levers, and then sandwiching it all together, which is here, when should look like that, dropping in your seats. You got your resin machine guns and stuff, we'll take a look at that in a minute. You got some more machine guns as well, so you've got two types. You can either have a double barrel machine gun or a single machine gun. Sandwiching the cage cockpit around the fuselage and working on your engine. I think there's a couple of photo etch parts on there, I think. Then putting your engine into your engine cowling. The engine cowling comes into 3 halves. Your front cowling, which should be like a coppery brass. Your propeller comes in 3 parts. Nose cone comes in 2 halves, so you've got to put all that together. Exhaust system is resin, and that's the front of the aircraft when it should be all done. Putting in your glass. There's quite a lot of glass on this aircraft because it's quite good visibility for pilot and gunner at the back. This aircraft was used for dropping agents and spies and stuff into Germany and whatever, and getting down pilots out of danger as well. Putting your wings on, your flaps and ailerons are all fixed, unfortunately. Putting your landing gear in, and your wheels and landing lights. These weird fins that stick out the side are optional, because they're to do with hanging bombs and stuff. But I'm going to do the night fighter version, or night fighter version, which is pretty much all black, which is the one that flies today over the UK, around the UK, Duxford and whatever. Putting the extra fuel tank on. This is all to do with canopy masks. The first paint scheme from 1942 here at Donington Airfield, Scotland, 1942. So it's a camouflage one with sky bottom. This one here is RAF Great Britain. Doesn't actually say no airfield, but it's 1941 again. This is camouflage with sky bottom. If I did camouflage one, I would do this one. This is Gatwick. This is literally just up the road from me. Gatwick now is the main airport, one of the main airports in and out of the UK now, so it's no longer a military base, it's now a civilian airport for jumbos and stuff. But again, camouflage with a sky bottom. This is a night version. 10th Ford 1942, so it's black on the bottom and grey and green camouflage on top. And then the one we have flying at air shows and stuff today, which was in the video at the start, it's all black, night version, 1944, so it's quite a later version, like a later one. Yeah. You get your Eduard canopy mask, laser cut. Nothing to say about this. It's the typical Eduard canopy mask as usual. You get some nice resin machine guns and exhaust system. Exhaust and a machine gun. I'm not sure, this is some kind of pipe. And these are the drums and magazines for the machine gun. Let's pop these back in the bag so I don't lose them. Here we have the photo etch. Again, this Eduard is the older version, it's not the new one. You do get the clear to go behind the panels, but me, I'll use crystal clear for this. So we have come here. There's Eduard's photo etch for instrument panel, seat belts, foot pedals, levers, fine detail parts. Just put this back in the bag so I don't lose it or damage it as well. This is the clear. Good resealable bags. Keep these once you've done with them. I do. Again, here's your clear. It's pretty good. These flat pieces are going to be really good anyway for clarity because they're flat. Not too bad for the curved pieces. So yeah, you're going to get the clear. And then you get one giant bag of everything else. Again, weird bags, they use resealable. Always ship your bags for parts like that, which has gone flying away before. Piece that come off was what looks like part of the engine system. So you get this small sprue. Contains your boarding ladder, fuel tank and external fuel tank. Next sprue, which is to do with your cockpit. Those extra wings for bombs and stuff. Your landing gear, housing parts. Quite scuffed up those, but it should take care of once you've got paint down. Internal parts, got jet pins there in location you won't see them, which is good enough. On the outside the detail's pretty good. and your engine cowling as well. It comes in the 3 halves. Here's another sprue with some wings on it and wheels. There's your 3-bladed propeller. There's your cylinders for your engine. You do have to put the engine together. I don't recall doing that in the instructions. I don't remember seeing that. I thought it was one piece. Oh yeah, so you are right. It does put cylinders in. It looked like one piece to me. I wasn't paying attention to it. Your wheels are unfortunately 2-piece, but they're going to be hidden inside the housing, so you're not going to really see much of them, so it'll be alright. Machine guns, if you wish to use plastic ones, which are not bad. Radio equipment, instrument panel, but won't be needing that because it's going to be replaced with photo etch, so you're going to have to sand this flat so you get a nice bond. There's another piece that's come off. Looks like a exhaust system, but I think we got replacement resin ones for that anyway. So we have more wings, 2 halves. There's your cowling, exhaust system, structural parts for the wings, which are in which is one moulded piece, which is nice. There's your nose cone, and these are probably structural parts as well. Ejector pins may need to take care of this because they're quite protruding, or they might lock in, but I can't see them locking into pieces, so you may have to take care of them. But there's no guide pins, so you have to be super careful putting it together. And one thing I will do before I forget is the decals. They're printed by Eduard itself. Yeah, they're pretty good. Cara film's not too bad. Very, very glossy though. So you have to have a nice gloss finish down and then sort these out. Nicely in colour and register. So there you go, guys. Eduard's 1/48 scale Lysander Mk.III. Haters, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.